Welcome in Karibuni to Aroma of Zanzibar. Today I bring you this delicious, hot and fiery chili sauce that has been requested for quite some time now. And I'm using red jalapenos, about 10 of them, and orange habaneros. You can use, and I wanted red, but they didn't have, about 6 of those. And also about 6 to 8 cloves of fresh garlic, and about this much of fresh ginger, half a cup of lime juice, 2 teaspoons of kosher salt. You can use any salt and you can add more if you want, and a quarter of an onion, 2 tablespoons of white distilled vinegar, and about 4 tablespoons of any vegetable oil. I'm using canola oil. And for blending, I like to really split mine into 2. You can cut them in any shape or size. And I like to blend 2 types simply because one gives me that heat that I'm looking for, and also I get the flavors and the aromas from the other one. So you can use 2 or 3, or you can just stick to only one type of chili that you like. And as you can see, I'm adding all my ingredients over here except the onions, the vinegar, and the oil. Now, I don't like to add the onions initially because the onions, when they are blended too much, they give out a lot of water. And any kind of moisture or water in this paste is not very good. So I just add them in between to just crush them, not, blend them completely. So just a little bit. Okay, so once that's done, I'm ready to fry. I'm using a saucepan. You can use any cooking pot, and make sure that the heat is on medium. You don't want it too high. And once the oil gets, medium heat, you can add the paste. You don't want it too high because the chili paste you will splash all over. Okay, so when you start, when you add the chili paste like this, even though we're adding it into the oil, since it's got a lot of liquid, the lime and the chilies themselves, it's not going to fry. So you're just going to cook it for like 4 to 5 minutes until it starts boiling. And once it starts boiling like this, then reduce the heat. I cooked mine for about 25 to 30 minutes and stirring occasionally because the onions and the garlic tend to get stuck at the bottom. If you add more oil, that you won't have that problem, but I didn't want to put too much oil. Now at this point, you can taste and see if you need to add any more lime or salt. If you do, then you may need to cook further if you add more lime, but if not, then you add the vinegar. The vinegar helps in preserving the chili sauce. So you just want to cook this for about another 10 minutes. Also keep stirring occasionally. So after 10 to 15 minutes, you should see something like this, where the oil or the grease separates from the paste. And then you know that it's ready, and keep it in the let it cool, and then you can just put it in any container. And in summer, like now, when we're having 95 to 100 degrees, I prefer to keep it in the fridge. But otherwise, you can keep it out. And thank you so much. For more recipes, please visit me at Aroma of Zanzibar. You'll find all the ingredients on this page.